Hi, and welcome to That's Gaming DK. My name is Klaus, and in today's video, we are gonna take a look at a big game in a small box. I'm talking about the game from Tiny Epic series, Tiny Epic Zombies. But before we go over to the table and do the unboxing, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It is highly appreciated. So here we are at the table with the game Tiny Epic Zombies. It is from Gamelyn Games, part of the Tiny Epic series, and it is again by Scott Almes, like most of these games. If we take a look here on the side, we can see it's from 1 to 5 players with a playtime of 30 to 45 minutes, age 14 and up. And if we look at the back, we as always has a small text, an example of the game setup, and just like with all the other Tiny Epic games, easy entry, high strategy, low downtime, short playtime, high playability in a small box. And we can see here that we have special features like 4 equipable meeples, 12 items and 2 meeple vehicles. It contains 4 item meeples, that's these, 12 equipable items, 14 player cards, 9 mall cards, 9 objective cards, 32 search cards, 1 wooden motorcycle, 1 wooden police car, 1 melee die, 18 zombie tokens, 28 wooden tokens, 38 objective tokens, and 1 rulebook. So let's get this box open and see what we have. So we can see here that the cards have 2 different sizes. So we probably have all the game cards in the mini American size, and then we have all the player aid and location cards in oversized card sizes. But let's see. So here we have a picture in the top lid and some advertisement from some of the other games. This is actually also a pretty good Tiny Epic game, Tiny Epic Quest. So first off, we have the rule book, and as always we have a QR code for how to play videos. We have a list of all the content and how to play, so we can see we have different game modes: cooperative versus zombies, cooperative competitive versus zombies, pure competitive, and solo. We have examples of how to set up the game and how the rules are. Then this is probably the deluxe expansion, I would think. So we have seen that before, that we have these packs in the deluxe edition of Tiny Epic Games. So let's see, what is this? That's a good question. So we have some ninja stars, a bazooka, a katana, and a service dog. So here is a small wooden token for service dog, and here is the bazooka, and what I would think is it looks like a golf club, not a katana. Then we have some, I would think it's characters. So we have a lawyer, a burglar, a farmer, and a trucker, and they apparently have a normal side and a zombie side as well. Again, I don't know what this expansion is, other than it's probably just additional items. Then we have a lot of pre-cut cardboard tokens, so we have some laboratory stuff here, have some zombie tokens, a book, chemicals, exits, hazards. Then we have all the wooden tokens, and let's get this open. So these are split up. So we have the motorcycle here, pretty big wooden token, and we have the police car. Then we have some cubes and small meeples. And then we have a whole lot of zombie tokens and bullet tokens and some cross tokens in different colors, probably the player colors. In the next pack we have these special meeples and all the equipment. So these meeples are working. We have seen this on Tiny Epic Quest as well. So we have these meeples with these holes. And you have the equipment with these pegs here. and you can actually stick them in so that you can see what your meeple is equipped with. And we can see here that we have 4 meeples, so that means that if this is 1 to 5 players, it is probably 4 players and 1 game master that controls the zombies, I would think. Then we have some different cards. So here we have this are not mini cards, as I said, this is actually normal standard size cards. So again, I don't know what the game is about and how to play, so let's just take a look at some of the cards. This is a zombie event card. Just 1 bite, place a 1 additional zombie into this store, then discard the card. So all have the same back, yeah. So zombie event, explosion event, crowbar, which is a melee weapon. So these are probably stuff that you, cards that you place when you go into a new location, I would think. First aid kit, frequency radio, grenade, adrenaline, fireworks. And then for the big oversized cards, we probably have all the characters and locations. So this looks like a location. So this has some barricade values, competitive courtyard, don't know what that is. Then we have part of the mall probably, so we have different locations here. And we have some numbers and some of the symbols that we saw on the tokens. And they are double-sided. So here we have a like a gardening store. So we have a lot of these location cards. Then we have what it seems to be some objective cards. So this is for cooperative play, this is for competitive play. We have a couple of these, actually quite a lot. And then we have, I would think these are all the characters. The teenager, the frycock, the athlete, pop star, hippie, doctor, janitor, mechanic, greaser, scientist, mall cop, teacher, photograph, and survivalist. And they also have a zombie side, all of these. So again, I don't know what that is, so I need to go through the rules, but it looks pretty neat. So again, with all the games in the Tiny Epic series, a lot of stuff in a very small box, and when all of this is placed, it probably fills out just as much as any big game box game. That was all the content for the game Tiny Epic Zombies. It seems like a very interesting game, and it seems like it had a lot of the same rules and stuff going on based on the components alone that we have seen in the Zombicide games. I'm really looking forward to reading the rules and trying out the game, and it seems like, as with all the Tiny Epic games, that we have a lot of game in a really small box. If you have any comments, please write them in the comment section below, or go join our Discord channel where you can ask questions or just join the conversation in general. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.